Alright guys, what's up? Just woke up, still have to drink my coffee, but I have to talk about this now. It's just... Twitter is exploding, obviously, and I also have my takes on it, and I'm not done with TEEKEN, don't worry, but I'm done with arguing against stupid idiots on the internet about certain topics, so I want to address it a little bit and try to make it clear. The Battle Pass situation. Yeah, TEEKEN 8 now has also a Battle Pass, and it is bad. Battle Passes suck. Battle Passes are one of the worst and most lazy inventions in gaming history. Yeah, I don't know who started it. I think it was Fortnite, but whoever started it, whatever started it, it doesn't matter. It is here. We have it now, and it won't leave. Yeah. So before I start, I want to give one of my favorite sayings. I don't know where it is from. I don't know where I read it, but I really like this one, and it says something like, "What can one man do about it? Asks half of the world." So there are so many people not liking battle passes, and this shit is still common. I don't want to use bad words now here, but every effing game seems to have it now. You can't enjoy games anymore without battle passes, and it's cancer, man. It's cancer for gaming, for the industry. It's cancer for the average player, and the reason why that is it forces you. It's that one of the main arguments is the fear of missing out, the so-called FOMO. Yeah, so that means you pay for something, but it will run out eventually, so it forces you to play. This is my biggest reason why battle passes are predatory, manipulative as F. Yeah. So if battle passes would not be timed, if you could just, let's say they release battle passes in seasons, like little add-ons over time, every couple of months, someone who buys the game 2 years later or something can still decide to buy all battle passes and unlock this stuff. Also, if you buy a battle pass right now when some battle pass launches, and it doesn't run out, that would make it so much more consumer friendly. But the way that it is now, it's crazy. If you're playing 3 games, let's say you play some, let's say you play TEEKEN, and let's say you play another game just to maybe an MMO like World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, whatever, or something like Warframe, maybe. Anything where you can grind a little bit, right? And then there's a new game coming. Maybe something you just want to play in phases. I don't know, man. But let's say you have 2 or 3 battle passes per season to finish. How the hell can you do this? Like, how the hell can I finish a battle pass from TEEKEN, a battle pass from Granblue, a battle pass from Street Fighter at the same time? It's if you have like a normal job and doing some YouTube stuff and also want to get better, you can't. It's simply impossible. So that always that thought crawls into the back of your head. You always think like you're missing out on something. This is the fear of missing out triggering in. And this is the biggest manipulative factor here. And this is why it's such a bad thing. Now, a lot of people say on the internet stuff like all these bootlickers defending. They be like, yeah, but it's just optional. You don't have to buy it. This is not the issue. Of course you don't have to buy it. Doesn't make it a good thing. If you go to a restaurant, yeah, having a really good meal, a really great meal, yeah, and then as a dessert, they put maggots, and as a dessert, they put maggots on your table. And then you're like, wow, this is disgusting. Why are you doing this? And then the waiter says to you, well, you don't have to eat it, sir. This is just optional. Does this make it any better? Of course not. This is no argument. Yeah. The argument that I have is, it is manipulative as F, and it is unnecessary. And the counter argument to that is not, yeah, but it is optional. Yeah. I mean, I don't think there is any counter argument. But if you think you got one, tell me in the comments. I've seen the Battle Pass debate for years now in all these video games, and no one ever could explain why they are not a bad thing. It's not about explaining why they are good, because they are not. It's not about explaining why they are good. It's about explaining why they are not bad. Try to view it this way. So, a little bit more shady on Namco's thing here is, well, they never announced it, so they be like, they coming out of nowhere with this after release. So on release, they grab all the goodwill, all the positive reviews, all the people be like, yeah, finally a game without a battle pass, finally a game without in-game shop, and then they slide it in right after release. So I think that's a little bit sad that they do this. So yeah. Another one on Twitter that I saw was replying with something like, you guys keep crying about everything. This is not an argument. But yeah, whatever, man. Arguing on Twitter with people is, I mean, I probably have never seen so much brain-dead stupidity in my life, but there are lots of great people on Twitter, but there are also lots of complete idiots on Twitter. It's crazy. It's the Wild West of the internet, probably. So yeah. So again, Tekken 8 I think is absolutely fantastic. It's a great game. It is fun as hell. It has a lot of issues, balancing and stuff like that. Sure, it is all over the place, but it is a lot of fun. And balancing will come in a couple of years. Everything will fall into its place. So I don't think you should make such a big deal out of it, right? Just have fun, play the game, enjoy it. It's just that it all starts to get tainted a little bit over time now, because they add more and more microtransaction stuff and also battle passes. Now, one last thing I want to say. I am old, yeah. If you guys grew up playing Fortnite and all that stuff, you don't know any better. So you're already growing up playing games with all these practices. Let me ask you one question. The question is, would you prefer to play without battle passes that cost money? Would you prefer to play without paying for skins and stuff with $20? I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. But you just say, well, it is what it is, right? But everyone would prefer to not pay for something, of course. That's just normal, and I don't blame you. Now people be like, yeah, but servers cost money. The game needs to make money for supporting it long term. Guys, all this stuff did work in the past. If now games need battle passes to maintain themselves, then tell me, why did games exist without battle pass? then then please tell me, why did games exist in the past without Battle Pass? It somehow still worked, right? So, of course, this is something we cannot prove. Nobody can prove it. But we can assume, pretty sure on this one, that Namco has already planned the Battle Pass and already planned the in-game shop before releasing the game. That was already done, like, I don't know, a year ago, maybe even years ago, maybe in alpha phase already, or whatever, maybe half a year ago. But Namco did definitely not decide after release, hey, you know what, guys, let's put a Battle Pass additionally to it, right? This was already planned because they have to talk to the investors, and they have to tell the investors how they're gonna make money. And this is always happening before, right? So while the game already has the budget, right? Even if it's more budget, and maybe lots of the better budget comes from the sales of Tekken 7, of course. Of course, the investors also want to make more and more money. If you're investing in something, and you'll be like, yeah, you know what, I can just invest in Fortnite. This will give me tons of money. Tekken has to give people a reason to also invest into them. So it's not about the game's funding. The money all the Battle Pass is gonna make, it's I'm pretty sure it's not going to be any part of increasing the game's quality. This is gonna happen anyways, right? Like I said, studios were able to maintain servers and patch a game and add new content in the past without Battle Pass as well. This is purely there to increase the income of people who are invested in the game, and yeah, make big bank, how the gangsters would say. Yeah. So yeah, back to the quote at the beginning. What can a single man do? What can a single person do to change something? Asking. The whole world is asking. So yeah, lots of people, if they would actually vote with their wallets, so to say, I'm pretty sure it would make a change. But even then, yeah, I'm pretty pessimistic about this one. We called it black-pilled, I guess. I don't know, but this stuff is in gaming for so long now, and there is no end to it. Yeah, this is the biggest issue that I have. People be like, yeah, don't buy, it's just optional. Yeah, maybe, but that doesn't make it better. Where is the end? Yeah, it's creeping slowly more and more into the industry. It's not just Tekken, it's the whole industry. Yeah. I mean, how many of the outfits in the Battle Pass maybe we could have... How many outfits we could have gotten that are in the Battle Pass that we could have gotten for free now, right? It's the same with MMORPGs. Let me just maybe you heard something like Star Wars. What's the name again? Star Wars: The Old Republic. Yeah, that game was a paid subscription MMO, and everyone was paying a normal subscription fee, and then that was like, I don't know, 12 euros a month, 13 euros a month, and everyone was happy. Servers were stable and all that stuff done. Then the game turned free to play after, I don't know, like 1 year or something. Can't remember. And turning it free to play made it so worse. Because they decreased they were so shady, man. They decreased the rate you get XP for completing quests. So when you just want to focus on the main story, you're basically running out of quests or running out of XP. You couldn't catch up with the XP. So you always had to stop playing the main quest. You could not enjoy the main story of the game. because the grind was increased. So you had to stop and make some different quests, and like, I don't know, 10 levels later, you were able to resume. And they made something that was pretty interesting. There was like an event going on a couple of years ago. Like I said, it's a long time ago, but they made a couple of years ago an event, and they increased the rate you gain XP for story quests to like 400%. So I was jumping in just having some fun, and I was able to play the story quest in one go, and it totally changed the game. That blew my mind. The game was so much better suddenly because I could just enjoy the story. And it's kind of similar concept, right? What is the game taking away from the player artificially to then sell it back to you? Yeah, to sell something, you need to create a problem. I've been in sales for years, and I know how the shit works. It's you artificially create an issue. For example, you stretch some grind, or you take some skins out that were that were there in the past, and then you resell them to or you sell the solution. Yeah. So yeah, that's my take on the whole situation. I'm not a fan of battle passes in general. I think Namco does it a little bit shady over here. What they did was shady to not announcing this at the beginning on release and sliding it in after release. I don't think that's cool. It's pretty shady from a neutral perspective, but yeah, it is what it is. I think the trend in gaming is generally it's worrying. Yeah, it worries me and a lot of other people where this could lead, because it is the so-called famous or infamous slippery slope, and it is real. It exists. If you just watch back like 20 years of gaming history and just look at how games were monetized, there is a good reason to be worried about it, what gaming could be in 10 years. With all the battle passes creeping in, loot boxes were also a big thing, yeah. So yeah, the only thing that I would like to say to this is as something like an arrangement. If battle passes would be there without a time limit, I think that would be fair. That would be fine, because you can buy something and you can choose whenever you want to finish it, because this is one of the biggest things that battle passes also have to offer. They put you under pressure because you don't, like, let's say you buy a battle pass. You have something important to do in life. You're busy, and suddenly you realize, like, I don't know, 10 days before the battle pass is running out. Oh damn! I still have halfway to go. Now you have to force yourself to play, even if you're not in the mood. And that makes you... Yeah, if you're not in the mood, sometimes you know how it goes. Sometimes you're not in the mood to play the game. Sometimes you just want to do something else. Chill with your girlfriend, chill with your boyfriend, watch some movies, go out with the family, maybe play something different, touch some grass. But you always have this stuff in your head, like this thought creeping into your mind, like, yeah, I paid for it, now I have to do it. I paid for it, now I have to do it. This is toxic. This is not healthy for your mental health. And this is also why so many gamers are so toxic and so annoyed and always in the bad mood, because they're always forced to play to finish that battle pass. And guess what happens when you finish the battle pass? You unlocked all the stuff. Now you're wearing the skins with pride. Now you're proud of wearing the skins. And then the new battle pass comes around, makes all the old skins invalid, right? Because you're only cool if you got the newest ones. So you pay for a battle pass that forces you to play even if you're not in the mood, which is pretty toxic. And then, if you don't play, you don't even get something out of that. The money's just gone. And then when you finally finish the battle pass, you get a new one, basically rendering the old battle pass invaluable anymore. Or it's not worth anymore, because the the cool stuff is always the new battle pass, of course, right? Like, if everyone is unlocking the new battle pass, you're not running around with the old battle pass content anymore, because you unlock the new stuff, right? So yeah, sounds like a pretty terrible, toxic, devilish circle here for me. So yeah, that was my hot take for the week. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to do the Lars or Claudio guide next, I think. I'm just having a lot of fun with Dragon's Dogma at the moment. Please bear with me, guys. Sometimes you also, everyone needs some fun and some vacation, let's call it like that. It's spring starting, and I was waiting for Dragon's Dogma for 10 years, so bear with me. I'm going to release more guides in the future as well, and I'm really thankful for your support. I appreciate it a lot for people subscribing and helping me building that channel. Without you, it would not be possible, obviously. But if there is no guide in 1 or 2 weeks, just let me enjoy Dragon's Dogma a little bit, okay? We will get back to the guide soon enough. And there are so many characters on Tekken. It's still enough time. Namco wants to. I don't know how long do they want to support the game? 10 years? Totally fine, man. We are going to have so much time enjoying Tekken. So, yeah, other than that, have a nice day, ladies and gentlemen. And see you on the next one. Take care.